Hello and welcome to another Spirit Island game. Today I'm going to be playing River again, River Surges and Sunlight with the travel aspect. And we're going to be playing against France 4 today, bumping up the difficulty. I've already set up, so let's get the first explore down. And that's going to be in the wetlands. Okay. Right, so France 4 adds triangle trade. Whenever invaders build a coastal city, add one town to the adjacent land with the fewest towns. So we've got to be mindful of coastal cities. In addition to everything else. So I'm just going to take the standard build here and sort of maybe weave my way this way. This land 8 is going to be a bit problematic because there's nothing really I can do about it. It might have to blight. Perhaps, I guess this is quite flexible actually. So depending on what happens with the explorers, I can make a sacred site in either of these lands by just keeping the Dahan there. Okay, yep, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So for the first play, I'm going to play Wash Away and River's Bounty to get some more Dahan and push some things around. Whoops, I always do that. Okay, so we don't have any fast powers, so let's move on to the event, which we don't do. Build in this wetlands, get a town and a city, and explore in the mountains. And we get a double explore over here with explorers because of France. Okay. So we've got 3 towns in the bank. We really want to start dealing with them and stopping some explorers if possible. Okay, so we've got Wash Away, so we can push some stuff and more stuff. I'm very tempted to stop the city build here, but really what I want to... Oh, this is so unfortunate. I'm wondering if I had gone this way instead, that would have been better. But anyway, because really what I want to do is maybe push these out, but I don't have the range. So the best thing I can do is first I'm going to gather up to 2 Dahan. Let's gather that there, and then I can add another one. Gain an energy, which makes that into a sacred site. I'm going to use my innate to push a town over here, and then I'm going to use Wash Away to push all of these into this land. There's not really much else we can do about that. That's okay, we've got flash floods for the build here, so that's okay. Okay, so that's that turn done. For the second turn, I'm going to do growth option 2 again. And I'm actually going to maybe move this way. So at least I've got some coverage. Yeah, that should be fine. And we've unlocked the reclaim. So what? I guess I'll reclaim this, River's Bounty. And do I want to play all of these cards? Is there a way that I could just play these 2 and it be okay? Yes, actually. Yeah, so we're going to let this blight. The flash floods will deal with this, and then I can push this town out to stop that ravage next turn. So we should be okay. Yeah, that will do. Although I could do with the energy from here. So here's what I'm thinking. So I don't really want to reclaim next turn because I don't have my 4 card plays. So I was hoping to do the 3rd growth option next turn just to unlock that and then reclaim next turn. So we'll see how that goes. See if it's a good idea or not. So flash floods, 2 damage to a coastal land. Get rid of those explorers. And that's it for fast. So let's move on to the event. Don't destroy fear. Don't destroy fear. Don't get fear for destroying buildings. On each board in the land with the most combined invaders and Dahan, add a disease. That's going to be this one, and then 2 damage to the Dahan. Spirit with at least 2. Dahan gains 1 energy. That's actually really good for us. Okay, so Ravage in the water, or the wetlands. So unfortunately we get a presence off the board, but all is not lost. And then build in the mountains, and then explore in the sands. Don't know why I said sands, it's actually a little bit late. So, okay, explore in the jungle. Right, head in the game, head in the game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so I'm going to use bounty here, and then we can add another Dahan and gain an energy. Unfortunately, we don't have enough Dahan to make a sacred site there, but I think that's okay for the minute. And then we can push a town or explorer, and I'm just going to push that one over here, I guess. It's probably the safest place to be. And that's it. So hopefully I pick up something here. Yeah, I don't want to waste that, so I'm going to get a minor power and place this on the board somewhere. Maybe up here, I suppose. Okay, we get a defend. That's really good. But we're not really worried about the defense. We're kind of worried about the towns. So we're going to build 2 towns next turn. And the escalation might add a town. So really, we need to get rid of a town. How can we do that? Gosh, I don't think we can do it. I think I've just been a little bit too slow here. Yeah. I think I should have... Actually, no, I can get rid of a town. Okay, we'll pick up the defense. Oh, that's so good for elements, though. That is also very good for elements. I think I picked this just for the elements here. Because if I get this and reclaim, then I'll at least have the tier 2 of my innate. So I'm going to go for it. Against my better judgment. So for the reclaim one, I'll get flash floods. And then I will pop these here like that. All right, let's do it. See if this works. So we just need to survive the town count. In a minute. Yeah, if this explores into mountains, we've lost the game. So I think I'm going to have to use the flash floods. So either pick off this or pick off this. And I'll pick off this this town here. So we don't have to worry about that ravage. We gain 1 energy from Boon of Vigor. And hopefully we're going to survive next turn. So we're on stage 2. Invaders do not ravage in lands unless there are more invaders than the terror level. Okay. 1 damage per beast. That's very good. It stops a town from a building. In each land, push 1 per bad land or disease. Doesn't affect us. Okay, so ravage in the mountains. We're good. Build in the jungles. That disease stops that. And we get a town here. And then explore. Is this after? Yes. Explore in the wetlands. Oh dear. This is very bad. So, so the escalation says, pick a land of the shown terrain. If it has a town or city, add a blight. Otherwise, add a town. So we have to add blight. Which is a bit of a shame. So let's add it to here and then cascade this way. Yeah, I should be more mindful of that, actually. Destroy a beast and add a blight to a land with a building. Oh my gosh, this is awful. So hopefully, I mean, the Ravage should be okay next turn, and then next turn we've got our innate online. So hopefully things will be okay. And we've got the Slave Rebellion event, so that'll take care of that. Or that, I suppose. Okay, slow phase. Let's see how we go. Innate 2 damage, and then we can push some things. Ooh, a bit worried about this up here now. That's probably going to cascade, isn't it? I don't think there's anything I can do with this right now. Turn after, yes. So let's 2 damage, and let's push this over here. Okay. We can add a Strife and push some Dahan. I'm going to add a Strife. Gosh, doesn't really matter, does it? I guess over here. Okay. Time passes, and now we finally reclaim. Let's get a minor power and 1 energy, and then hopefully... Ooh, that could be pretty good, actually. Remove a Blight. Not incredible. Fires in the Sky will get us more Strife. This could potentially fix this land. Although, actually, we can actually deal with that. No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I'll get Fires in the Sky for the Fear later on. So, now we can play all 4 of our cards. We're able to unlock this innate. Pay for that. And I think we're going to be okay. So, I'm going to use Flash Floods. Target this land up here. Deal 1 damage because it's an inland land. Gain an energy from Boon. And then we'll see what happens, I suppose. So, the event. On each board, add a Strife to a town. Add it to this one. Invaders with Strife take 1 damage per Dahan. So that's going to destroy this down here. And we get another Dahan, which makes a Sacred Site. Great. Good stuff. And we draw another event. Okay. Permanent Element. Unfortunately, I don't have the means to do that. So I have to take top, gain an energy, discard the minor, discard 1 minor power, and if we got a plant, remove a Blight, and if it's a beast, destroy a Dahan. Okay, so, oh gosh. So I have to remove a Blight from the card. Pretty rough, pretty rough. You've got no beast, so we don't have to worry about that. And we gather some Dahan to lands with setup symbols. Maybe I'll start moving over here. No, it's not going to make any difference, but I do have to move them, so sure, gets rid of that Sacred Site. Okay, so Ravage in the Jungle. No Blight there. Build in the wetlands. And then... Okay, that's okay. So Sands Exploration. And then we are going to escalate into this land and add a town. And happy days. So I'm going to push 3 things from this land into this land. Then I'm going to use the innate, deal 2 damage to each invader in this land, and we have a Sacred Site here. That gets rid of all of this and clears up that land very nicely. Then we can gather into a land and make a Sacred Site. We've got this pretty well covered, actually. So let's just pop these Dahan there, and we gain an energy for that as well. Great. That's pretty good. So we're not ravaging in the wetlands. I'm almost tempted. No, I won't. So I'm just going to reclaim, get a minor power. Treacherous Waterway, 0 cost. Sure. And we gain an energy. Don't think I did that. Gosh, we've got loads of energy. So again, I'm going to play the same 4 cards. And we're going to do the same again to our land 2. Actually, have I gone wrong here? No, I don't think I have. There should have been another explore in here, I think. And I missed that out, but it would have been destroyed anyway. Ugh, I'll rewatch it, see if I've made a mistake. Anyway, cool. So paid for that. Fast powers. We're going to do 2 damage to the coast. 1 here and 1 here, I guess. Gain an energy from Boone. And that's it. Hopefully we don't get screwed. Cultural assimilation. On each board with exactly 1. Adjacent. That's really sad. Adjacent to a city, this gets turned into a town. Oh well, never mind. No beasts on the board. And that last one doesn't apply. So, fear card. Replace 1 town with an explorer. Okie dokie. And we can add a strife in a land not matching a ravage card. I mean, sure. Okay, and that's it. So, ravage in the wetlands, build in the sands, and we escalate into, well, that doesn't explore, into the mountains. So let's add a town here. Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to push these 3 into this land. And then we're going to do our final tier of our innate to do 2 damage to everything in this land. And then we're going to, gosh, just add a Dahan over here, I suppose. And we must be so close to winning. Cool. I don't think I've actually seen the board this clear and still in the game. Okay, and I think, I mean, we just need fear, really, don't we? I'm going to pop a presence down and just try for a major. Maybe we can get some fear. I mean, that'll do it. Kind of. There's nothing really that's incredible. But we can win sort of next turn. Maybe. Okay. And for this, we'll forget treacherous waterways. Could have been a mistake to do this, but we'll see. Maybe, what do I want to get? Boone? Maybe play these? Have we got enough? We do have enough. It's not going to do anything though. We just need fear. I think we just win next turn. Although there is going to be... Okay, I'll just do it. We can do our combo next turn anyway. There's just nothing on the board. So gain an energy and 2 fear. Add a strife. I guess we'll add it to this one. And 2 damage to a mountains or jungles. I meant this one. And then we add a wilds, and I think we isolate it as well. Yes. All right. Okay. Okay. Add a blight to a land adjacent to a land with blight. I can destroy presence if I want to. Instead. Okay, I'll do that instead. Sure. Okay, I'll add a beast to a land or to a board without one. We can do that. Add 1 Dahan to a land that's coastal. Okay, each player. Gosh, I just want to finish this game. I'm so tired. Okay, so ravage in the sands, build in the mountains, coastal lands. Okay, we've won next turn. We're good. We're good. And actually, these will get an extra explorer because of France. Okay. Add a strife to this land. Why not? Push something to here. Sure. Time passes. I'm going to use my reclaim 1 to pick this up and just place 2 presents just on the board somewhere. Just connect these lands. Gain an energy, play this, and get 2 fear, and we win. Okay, interesting game. But still felt quite comfortable. It was unfortunate that we took the blight over here, but we dealt with it. I think I felt pretty good using that third growth option. I think that meant, I don't know, it's tricky. I think that meant I could do that combo, or this unlock this innate much faster. So maybe I'll try that next time as well. Cool, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.